Aloha and good morning. So this is my first morning video in a while, and this time I'm going to be cooking my breakfast, which is basically a keto type breakfast. No carbs or low carbs, a lot of protein and veggies and healthy fats. So I'm using a different mic this time, so please let me know if the sound is better or worse than my other videos, because this is not a wireless mic. It actually is wired, but it's got a really long wire, so hopefully I remember that I'm wired and I don't walk away and end up yanking the phone. So here we go. So if you have any questions then or comments or tips or whatever, feel free to put it in the chat. I just have to warn you that I focus on what I'm doing, and so I may not see your comment until later. So please be patient. And if you haven't been to my channel before, please go to my intro video on my channel to know more about me. But basically, I have mental issues where it's hard for me to do more than one thing at a time. So for me to talk to you and cook is a big challenge, because either my cooking goes really slow or I don't really talk that much. So we'll see how it goes here. So here we go. So first of all, I'm going to, and if you're wondering what that noise in the background is my dog over here is panting because we just came back from a walk. Okay, so hopefully you can see real good. If you want me to move the camera, I'm gonna move it up a little bit. Oh, hi Scott. Nice to see you again. Or I don't see you, but you see me. Nice to see you're commenting again. Good morning, Cindy. Thank you. Okay, so I think I got everything here. I tried to get everything out before I turned on the thing so I wouldn't worry about my wire. So here we go. So I'm going to turn on, first I'm turning on the oven on medium. So I'm going to try to tell you what I'm doing just in case you want to do this at home. I like, because I cook a lot in this pan almost every day or every other day, so I leave the grease from the last time. Because with keto, it's okay to eat fat, you just, in moderation, of course, but you don't have to totally try to avoid it. So I'm going to let that heat up for a minute. I'm going to set my timer for 1 minute in case I get distracted. Oh, I need a bowl to put my eggs in. So let's see. Okay, so while that's going, I'm going to, let's see, oh, I forgot a napkin. Okay, I'll be right back. The napkins are way over there, so I have to take this off, otherwise I'm going to yank. I don't think it'll reach. So, sorry. The reason I'm not using my wireless mic is because I'm going to be using it for recording my church Bible study and worship service, and that's about 2 to 3 hours, so I don't want to run out of battery on that. And I was afraid if I used it for this, then I wouldn't have enough battery, and I can't find my power banks. I have 2 of them, and I charge them, and I can't find them. So anyway, I'll be right back. Oh, okay, just in time. Okay, I'm back. I don't think I need anything else, but we'll see. I'm just gonna leave this on the outside here. Okay, so what I'm gonna put in first is the bacon. So the ingredients, well, I'll just tell you as I go, because if I have to try to think about it while I'm doing it, then I'm gonna go really slow, and I need to be done with cooking by 8. It's like 10 to 8 right now. And I need to finish eating by 8:15, so that way I have time to pack up and go to be at church by 8:30-ish. So, okay, so let's see. Well, I'll use this fork to, I don't like touching the raw meat. I mean, yeah, I could clean my hands afterwards, but I try not to touch it as much as possible. because, as you know, pork is not good when it's raw. You gotta make sure you cook it really good. You don't want to contaminate anything. Come on. Okay, I gotta put this down and use this to do it. I cut my bacon in half so it's a little bit easier to lay out on the pan. Let's see. So I do about two to three pieces of strips, so it ends up being 4 pieces because I cut them in half. And if you think of a better way for me to do things, please let me know, because I think outside the box, so what is common sense to others is not common sense to me, so. Like, I probably could wear gloves, but I don't like to wear gloves a lot because I have to throw it away. And, well, yeah, and the rubber gloves, I don't know, I just think they're right about touching food with rubber gloves. I use rubber gloves for washing dishes. So I don't want my hands to get too dry, and I like to use really hot water to kill the germs. Okay, so the bacon is going. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I want to go ahead and fill the pan. I mean, since I'm at it, I might as well just fill the whole pan, and then I can use any bacon that I don't eat to put on my salad later for lunch or to snack on. And if you're wondering where I get my bacon from, I usually get it from Walmart. I try to order everything through the Walmart pickup, so I don't have to waste time walking around the store and go down the aisles and realize that what I wanted is not in stock. So the pickup thing is really nice, because if it's not in stock, they let you know and they suggest a substitution, and if you don't want the substitution, they don't charge you for it. And if the substitution ends up being more expensive than what you initially ordered, they actually don't charge you the difference. But if it's cheaper, then they will credit you the difference. At least that's what they're doing now. I don't know if they'll change that policy later. Okay, so I'm going to cover that night timer on for 1 minute. It looks like it's almost done on one side. I just need to flip it over. So now, so the order I like to do this in is we do the bacon, and then do the onions, and then the mushrooms, and then the spinach on top of that. Let that all saute really good, and then I add the scrambled eggs to it. So we've got 37 seconds to go, so I'm going to go ahead and scramble the eggs while we're waiting. Or not scramble, whatever you call it. Whip them, whatever. And sometimes I like to save the eggshells because they contain, in our room here, I need to move this. They contain calcium, and that is something that plants need. Calcium, potassium, and I forget what the other thing is. Nitrogen, I think. The nitrogen, I heard that you can, that coffee grounds helps with that, I believe. So if I do make coffee, I save the coffee grounds and sprinkle it around my trees. Okay, let's flip this over. Ow! One thing you have to watch out when you're doing bacon, you get little spatters. Sometimes they get you. One just got me on the arm here a little bit, but not too bad. Okay. Do that for another minute or so. Well, actually, fine. I'll do a minute and then we'll check it. I think it needs to go for 2. Oh, I need water. Let's see. Oh, well, I think I can reach. Well, I'll let you look at, well, here, I'll turn this around so you can see. This is my water jug here. I get drinking water. Oh, well, you can't see me, can you? Sorry about that. It'd be nice if I had a cameraman here. They can hold the camera and do it for me. But anyway, I get drinking water from the local health food store. They have like a dispenser on the outside. And I like to get alkaline water because that's supposed to be better for you. It helps your immunity, boost your immune system. Like they say, I've heard that if you have cancer, it helps to fight off the cancer. Because cancer cannot live in an alkaline environment. So the more alkaline you are, the harder it is for it to live. Okay, so now, oh, that's what I forgot, plate. Okay, plate. Okay, let's see. Well, I don't want to use that because it's got raw egg on it. So let's see if I can use this to get up with. Well, let's see. Maybe I should go a little bit longer. The tips are brown, but the middle is not. So, and let me do it for another minute. Then I can finish my eggs. Okay, I like to add a little bit water, and how much, I don't know, maybe a tablespoon, I'm not sure. I just kind of pour some in, and so I don't know, you can see that. So I pour it in, and just see how the consistency is. So I don't want it like really watery. Let me do it like this so I don't have to lift it so much. I don't want it really watery, but I don't want it really thick either. So it starts making bubbles, so that way it's going to be fluffy. So let's add some more eggs in here. Ah! Oh my gosh, I don't know my own strength. Did you see that? I chopped it in half. That's like the second time I've done that ever in my life. Ever since I learned Taekwondo, I don't know, that has anything to do with it. I don't know my own strength. And I don't know why, but I like to do one egg at a time, whip it with the fork, and then do the next one. I've tried putting in all the eggs at once and then doing it, and I just feel like it doesn't come out the same. I don't know if there's logic behind that, but oh, I forgot to do my timer, and I can smell that it's kind of burning, so I better get over here. Okay, oops, let's move over here. Okay, oops, can't see me. There we go. Okay. Okay, so, ooh, yeah, just in time. Let me turn this down a little bit. So, oh. Let me show you. Here's the bacon. Ooh, yummy, yummy. Okay, so, oh, what I'm going to do first is I drain the excess oil, because that's a little too much oil. You want fat, but you don't want so much fat it's going to give you the runs. By the way, if you didn't know that, if you eat a lot of greasy food, and then you get the runs later that day or the next day, it's because you had too much grease. Or you're not used to it. Because I like to make curry, well, curry anything. Curry chicken, curry shrimp, or shrimp. I never know if you should say the meat first. Anyway, shrimp curry, chicken curry, any kind of curry. Curry, you have to put coconut milk in it. And coconut milk is high in good fats, but if you're not used to it, it can make your stools loose, which actually is good, because that means your system is cleaning out. I need to wipe the bottom of the pan if there's grease. And let's see, I don't think I can reach over there. I'll put the eggs over here. Okay, and hold on a second here. Let me wipe this. I didn't realize that the grease was going here, and then when I cook it gets all black. So I'm trying to take care of my pots and pans. Okay, so I saved the grease in there because, like for cooking, or I put a little bit on the dog's food to flavor it up sometimes. My one dog is very picky. It doesn't have some kind of meat flavor, she ain't eating it. Okay, so I put a little bit more water because it was a little bit too thick for my liking. And so now, so I don't know if you want to see how I do it, but because I have a whisk, but it's a plastic whisk, and I don't like how it does it in this bowl. It's too big, and I don't feel like buying a little one. And this fork does the job, so just want to get those bubbles going is basically what I want to do. So, okay, so now, oh, shoot. I forgot about the bacon. So the bacon needs to go on the plate. Turn this down. Bacon. Okay, so we leave a little bit of grease in there. And now we're going to turn it back up to medium. And I'm going to do the onions. Uh-oh. It's already 8. Dang it, I'm behind schedule. Okay, well I have about 15 minutes buffer time, but I'm really trying to be more early than on time or late. Anyway, you may have noticed that I had this scheduled for 7 and then I changed it to 7:30. Because I don't know what happened this morning. Well, I know what happened. I forgot to set my timer for every little thing that I do, so I don't get stuck in thought. Well, it took me a while to figure out what to wear. I'm supposed to figure out what I want to eat. See, I'm cooking, thinking about eating. What I want to wear the night before, so I don't have to figure it out in the morning. But I stayed up a little bit later than I normally do, watching a movie, and then I started to take a shower, and then I just wanted to go to bed, and I didn't do all my PM routine stuff that I normally would do. Okay, I didn't separate all the onions, and now I'm having to do it with this spatula, and it's kind of hard. I'm trying not to burn myself here. My fingers. I'm the only one eating, so I like to cook with my fingers. If I was cooking for friends, I would not do this, obviously. Well, it's obvious to me. I don't know if it's obvious to you, but some people, I think that's why people get sick when they go out to restaurants, because people who are cooking their food are not being totally precautious and washing their hands, or wearing some kind of food preparation gloves. Okay, so let that saute for like a minute to get the onions soft. Okay, let me see if anybody put anything in the chat here. Oh, let's see, what else we have. They say 1 tablespoon of water per egg for fluffy eggs. Oh, well, thank you. Then you confirmed what I said earlier. I probably read that somewhere, and that's why I know it. Oh, I was going to share with you while we're waiting for that. Oh, I'll be right back. Let me grab something here. So, somebody, I'm sorry, I'm not remembering. I think it was Dee. I forget the last name, but I think I remember seeing Dee somewhere mentioned about apple cider vinegar. And so I made my apple cider vinegar drink. And so I'm drinking it. So if you're watching, then I'm going to go back to drinking this every day. Oh. See, thank God for the timer because my food would burn otherwise. Okay, it looks semi-soft. I don't want it too soft because I still gotta saute these other things. So these are mushrooms. Just get the regular white mushrooms. I try to get everything organic, so there's less chance of pesticides and nasty stuff. That noise in the background is my AC. I'm very sensitive to noise, so I know when I'm watching a video and there's like background noise, I'm like, what the heck is that noise? Okay, and now, let's see. Yeah, I'm a little bit off because I'm talking to you. Now I want to put the spinach on, and it's about a cup of spinach. I normally don't put it in a cup, but I thought, well, in case people want to know how much. So I basically just cover everything. I just put like a nice layer of spinach to cover everything. So, and you know, of course, it's by your taste. If you don't like spinach that much, put less spinach in there. But spinach has a lot of good things in it. I believe iron. Okay, we're going to cover this. Actually, I'm going to do it with the glass cover so that it kind of steams it. So all the steam stays in there, and then it cooks. It doesn't get all dry too, because I don't like my vegetables dry. So we're gonna let that go for like a minute. Oh my gosh, it's 8:12. Well, this is 5 minutes fast. Okay. Cover my bacon so it stays warm. Okay, so while we're waiting for that, I'm gonna clean up some stuff here. And let's see, this, I need to chop up more mushrooms. I'm gonna leave that there. Then with the water. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna put this away. Let's see, what am I going to drink? Well, I got my apple cider vinegar to drink with it. Actually, you know what? I have some beet juice here. I'm going to dilute this beet juice so it lasts me longer. So this is from 1 can of sliced beets that I buy. And I don't remember exactly why it's good for you, but I do vaguely recall reading something that it's good for something. Wow, I add water and it doesn't even like change the color. All I know is that you're supposed to eat fruits and veggies that are of different colors because the colors represent different vitamins and stuff that's good for you. Okay, that looks good. So I could show you. So here you can see, I should have showed you what it looked like before, but so now it's like the spinach is like wilted, and so now I'm going to just stir it around. Just want to make sure that all the fat is on the spinach. They say when you cook spinach, it changes something in it so that you can more easily absorb the iron, I believe. Oh, I'm thinking I'm showing it to you and I'm not. Sorry. Okay. Okay, so that looks good. And now we're going to add the egg. So I am going to try to put the camera here. Sorry about all the jostling around, but that's what you get when you don't have a cameraman. So, there. Oh, actually, oh, never mind. I'll do that next time. I have the thing that I have on the wall that I probably could have put the camera on, but I don't want to do that now. Otherwise, my food will burn. So I'm going to just whip it a little bit, get those bubbles going again, and then just pour it all over. So I call this a garden scramble, because I'm scrambling the eggs, but I'm putting vegetables in there, so it's kind of like an omelet, except it's not folded like an omelet. It's like, you could basically take the ingredients of what you would put in an omelet and do it like this. And I kind of let it set first. I cover it, let it set. Let's do a minute. And cover this. So I let it set for about a minute, and then I scramble it, because I find that if I start scrambling it right from the get-go, the consistency isn't the way I like. So I'm just noticing I have a shadow on my face. Sorry, I don't have my ring light here. Normally that's what I would do and put the phone on there, so the lighting is better. But hey, this is, my first time doing this in the morning, so every time it will get better. So I look for your comments. Oops, sorry. Let's see if there's any other comments. Okay. None. Let's see, what else? What else do we need? I got my drink. Oh, well, we got 9 seconds left, so let's. I hate that I can't stop this timer. I have to wait for it to count down, and then I can't stop. Okay. So, let's see, where's my spatula? So now, show you the egg. There we go. Okay, so now, see now when I go to push it in the middle, it's like, I don't know what you call it. My friend Messina, who's a cook, she probably knows what to call all this stuff. She actually went to a, whatever you call it, chef school, whatever you call it, culinary school. Sometimes I forget my words. Hoping that will change the more I eat healthy, and the more I exercise, and the more water I drink. Okay, now I don't want to finish scrambling it. I want to put my spices in, and that's what I forgot to take out. So turmeric, you want to put very lightly. You put too much, it doesn't taste good. And what I like about turmeric is it makes it more yellow, and so it looks very, very appetizing. But let's see what else. Oh, garlic. I love garlic. But turmeric is good for your brain. Look it up on the internet and you'll see. That's why in India they don't have many instances of Alzheimer's, and that's why they're so smart. Okay, so I put some garlic on there, and I don't want any basil. And what else do I want to do? Do some cilantro. Garlic is a good for your immune system. It boosts your immune system. And I guess that's why they say it wards off vampires. Anyway. So now we're going to just mix all that in. And then I'm going to put black pepper on it when I put it on, well, when I bring it to the table. Because on my dinner table I keep the black pepper and the salt. So I put black pepper on basically everything. Well, not a smoothie, of course, but you know what I mean. Cooked items. So I scramble it to where I like the consistency. So right there is like pretty good. So I'm going to turn off the heat. And I got to make sure that all the turmeric is mixed in there. I see some spots where it's a little bit not mixed in, because if you eat like turmeric on its own, it's like, oh my gosh, it's like overpowering. So you want to make sure it's mixed into the egg. So it's kind of like an art as to where, well, you just got to pay attention. You don't want to put it in the beginning, because I have put it in like at the beginning, like before I started scrambling, and then it like made the egg a weird consistency. I don't know why. So you kind of have to wait till the egg sets a little bit and then add the spices, because otherwise it does something weird. I don't know. And I don't want to show you because I don't want to ruin my food, because then, I mean, it's edible. It's just the consistency is weird, and I guess that's my autistic thing. But if it's weird, then I don't enjoy it, and I eat it anyway, but I don't enjoy it. So, and you should enjoy your food. That's part of it. Okay, now we need to put it on the plate. So now let's, oops, sorry. So, make it look pretty. I guess I should do it this way so you can see. I'm right-handed, so this is a little bit awkward doing it this way. Okay, there we go. Voila! Now I gotta eat it really quick. So, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me see if there's any other comments. Okay, no. Okay, so have a wonderful Sunday, a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next video, which I haven't decided what I'm doing tomorrow, so stay tuned. So please subscribe, and you will be notified automatically when I do a live video or when I upload a new video. And if you don't want to subscribe for some reason, because I know I have some friends who are like, I don't want to sign up for another social media account, well, then I guess email me. My email, well, if you go to the About section of my YouTube channel, then my email address is there, which is basically my name. And some people don't know how to spell my last name, and I don't want to, well, it's candice.win.us@gmail.com. And Win is spelled N as in Nancy, G-U-Y-E-N. And Candice, well, I'm doing it all out of order. Anyway, Candice is C-A-N-D-I-C-E, not A-C-E. And you gotta make sure you put the U-S in there at the end. So CandiceWinUS@gmail.com. And whether you put the dots in there or not, it doesn't matter. It will get to me. So, okay. So have a blessed day. Oh, let me say a prayer. I gotta pray for my food, and I'll pray for everyone too. So here we go. Dear Lord, thank you for all that you have blessed us with today. Thank you for this home. Thank you for this food. Thank you for this opportunity to share my life with the viewers that are watching right now. So I pray that you would bless this food so that it would nourish my body and my mind. And please bless the time that I spend to eat mindfully so that my body can absorb all the good nutrients in all this food into every cell of my body, pushing out what my body no longer needs in a way that is pleasing to me and to you, Lord. And I thank you for this time and for listening to my prayer. And I ask you to bless all the viewers that have watched my videos in the past and are watching right now. And I pray, Lord, that whatever it is that they need today, that you would find some way to bring someone into their life that can help them with whatever it is that they're concerned about, Lord. And help them to know that everything happens in due time according to your plan. And that sometimes things don't go according to their plans because it's not according to your plan. So I pray, Lord, that you would bring peace, joy, wisdom, and compassion to all my brothers and sisters. In the name of Jesus Christ, my holy Redeemer and Savior, I pray. Amen. Have a blessed day. Aloha and mahalo for watching.